What's up, everybody? It is Friday night, and we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. We've got all of the players active, but Jeremiah is got a little camera action playing, and he's rebooting, so he'll be here momentarily. In the meantime, I think we're gonna have a recap, and then we're gonna get back to it. So I'm gonna turn it back over to our DM, Matakuri.
All right, hey everybody, and happy Veterans Day for all of the veterans. Um, so yeah, last time we ended up not being able to stream the session, so we recorded it, and you got to see things from the DM's viewpoint. The party has been traveling through the Shadowfell, getting distracted every now and again by things popping up and annoying them. Um, and blocking their path as they are traveling towards a gate to enter into the city of Siwal. You've been marching now for approximately 11 days. And on this last day, as you were traveling down the path and going through some little ravine areas, you came across a band of devils. And they were escorting a group of chained up slaves, and a fight broke out for some reason. Um, as in, the party decided to kill all of the devils and free the slaves. Well, whether they free the slaves or not remains to be seen. Um, but they did attack them, and the devils tried to talk their way out of it by claiming that they were given authority to take these slaves to deliver them to the Darakul envoy and as feeding stock, and they were given permission by the Moonlit King to do so. So that's kind of where we ended off the last session, and we are in round 4. So we're gonna go right and jump right on into it. We're going slow, so Jeremiah can join in. Um, get connected and get his PC up. But we're going to start the top of the round with Quint. Quint is kind of up on top of that little elevated rise. It's only about 10 or 15 feet up. It's an easy scramble. So there's no difficult terrain going up or down it.
Oh, Quinn wants to take a shot at the bearded devil 40 next to Sir Tagos. Does he have it? Would he have advantage or just a normal sneak attack?
Just a normal, Yep.
Twang, bless on me though. Nice, thank you. Oh,
Blessed shot.
there you go. 20 points of damage, and then I think he's gonna move forward just a little bit. Probably there, right there,
Okay.
and bonus action hide. If he needs to. Are
All
you
right.
using that? Still tracker?
I should, yeah, but it has to
Let's.
be on your turn.
Oh
Let me put it
shit.
back on your turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead and try roll it now.
There. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Got your roll.
I just didn't want
All
to
right.
not use my bonus action.
Yeah. It's too bad you rolled so low.
I'm on top of a hill shooting down at people. It's pretty obvious too. What's the? Is it day? Is it day? Is it dark or it's Shadowfell
You're
though?
in the
So
Shadowfell. It's always dark. So that was your roll.
wow.
You're really good at hiding, even in plain sight. All right. Well, Tyrion's gonna go over to this guy, and it looks like he's still raging from last time. So he's gonna try to get him with his longsword.
Ooh.
That'll do.
He will
You
not
farted him.
survive that, I don't think.
Where's it at? You chopped his sphincter off. I heard it.
Gave him an extra one.
And then I have enough movement, yeah, to get down here. I'll try to take out 2 guys on one turn.
He jumps over the log. Yeah! This halfling comes running out of the shrubs.
I just jump and, try to land with my sword right in his head.
All right, you still got the dead one targeted.
Oh, it looks
Thanks.
like
I do have the other guy targeted, or
Yep.
yes. Oh, now I don't. All right, one more time.
oh, almost another crit. Oh, it was a reroll.
Halfling reroll 1, killing another fart demon.
Like the lowest of the lowest in the
They
demon
really
order.
are.
They're like, that's what you turn into when you become a demon the first time, is a big pool of Lemure.
Yep. You ooze your way out until you eventually coalesce into something better.
You could technically become a pit fiend now, so.
Eventually.
All right. Blink. We'll send the cannon into the middle of some people here and give out some temp hit points. And then Blink himself will, if I can get this to, there we go. Blink will just move up to here and attack this guy as he's trying to like scramble up the side of this cliff.
Okay.
See if I can shocking grasp him and
He's like, you stay down!
Pretty
Did they-
easy to grab onto.
and activate Arcane Firearm. Everything's just a little slow right now.
Yeah, this map was slow last time. I don't know what it is about this map, but
And he cannot take reactions,
okay.
if that matters.
I
But
don't think he's smart enough to take a reaction anyway.
yeah, Blink's fine right there. So
Attack of
Okay.
opportunity.
All right. So this chain devil is going to. He's not currently grabbing anybody.
And Steakhouse has been taunting them and yelling at them the whole time.
Right. But Blink just moved into range. And so this chain is going to make an attack on Blink.
all right, if there's a saving throw, I have an effect.
Okay, I will let you know. First one misses. The second one, however, does hit. Doing 13 points of damage, which is absorbed. And the chain wraps itself around your leg. You are grappled and restrained, and you feel the barbs in this chain sinking into your ankle as it's going to do ongoing damage until you break this grapple. It also starts to try pulling you towards it down the hill.
All right, Blink like shrieks and is like, "Ah, help me!"
Quinn says,
Like
don't
probably
be bait!
way more.
Don't be bait!
Probably more than he needs to. Blink screams.
Like Bart Simpson with his tongue.
Delvin.
Okay, I think she's gonna take aim at that chain devil and try to hit him 1 out of 3 times.
1 out of 3.
Oh, stats are going up.
It beat me.
And then she's just going to back and kind of duck behind this rock, trying to avoid the chains.
Okay. All right. Well, this thing is going to intelligently attack Sertegos because that's
All right,
all
so
inside
he
him.
gets a roll.
Okay. And he completely fails. And he loses the attack, right?
If he doesn't attack somebody else, yes.
Yeah, he's going to
I mean, how well does he like
he's
the bearded devil?
he's gonna punch the bearded devil. He didn't care. With his intelligence of 1, he punches the nearest thing. Maybe next time he'll try the other lemure.
Alrighty.
Oh, it was he did have somebody grabbed and restrained. All right. Well, you are currently restrained by the chain. I forgot he had grabbed you.
He could grab more than one person, I'm
Yes.
assuming. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so I can just do a strength check to try to get out, or
Yes, it is a opposed strength check. So go ahead.
Athletics?
Yeah, athletics if you got it.
I do. 1 sec, sorry.
What's your bonus on athletics? You don't need to re-roll it.
Oh, sorry, +7.
Never mind. Well, he cannot beat that, so you break out.
Okay, I'm gonna do the move like my pet monster with the orange manacle chains. You remember that toy from the '80s? Okay.
Vaguely, but not that specific.
All right. Obviously, you didn't have an issue with not getting it for Christmas anyway, so I'm going to do that. Is that my action?
Yes.
All right. Do I have my action surge left? I do not. All right. So I'm just going to
1981, we got dirt bikes. Everything else was nothing after that.
just going to try to get up real close to him, keep his attention, try to get him off blink.
Okay. And what weapon are you wielding?
Right now, I was was the Mesa Disruption? Is that the one?
Right, you've got the effect on you. That's why I was curious.
Yeah, I'm wielding the Mesa Disruption.
Okay.
All right, so yes, it looks like he jumped back. I don't know where he was supposed to be. So Tagos is going to talk to the bearded devil. If you leave now and talk, you can go talk to the Midnight King, and we will just leave these slaves, and we will not kill you. Is it really worth 100 years of being in hell for these? And that's all I'm gonna do, and take the dodge action.
Okay. The bearded dragon looks at you. And were you
He's a
speaking infernal, or what language
No.
were you speaking to it in?
I only make sure it's slept and eaten since I checked, but I think I only have. Yeah, I have nothing that he would know.
Okay.
Yeah. Common.
Common. All right. Well, you hear a voice in your head as this beard forms up into a beautiful smile and says, "You don't know nearly as much as you think you know. Devils who die in the Shadowfell are not banished for 100 years." he goes ahead and attacks you.
All right, so he gets a roll.
Mm-hmm. And double ones, he fails.
So can you
Uh,
hold? Wait 1 moment while I write that down. Devils.
Puts it in his book.
So he reroutes his attack to Tarion as he whips around with his glaive and tries to stab Tarion, who is now within range. And cannot hit Tarion, so he's going to make a second attack with that. Critical hit this time.
Wait, I think I have a reaction that when I
Okay.
get hit, I can do something. I've like never used it before. Uh, it's from one of my tattoos that I keep forgetting about.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I am no longer attuned to it, so
Okay.
just got to take the damage.
Alrighty. Taking no damage as it's absorbed. But you do make a Constitution saving throw, which you succeed on +6. Thank you, bless. So you
He
do
should be in the
not.
aura too, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
You do not
Yep,
get
it does.
an infernal wound, which doesn't heal through normal healing. All
This
right.
infernal wound won't heal.
Yeah, ongoing damage that just won't close up. This Lemur is going to attack Sertegas. So give him his roll.
Blood sugar might be too high. That could happen.
This one succeeds. But he probably wasted his only 20 and misses.
The farting.
The never-ending farting. This one sees a tasty little morsel getting close, and so attacks Tarion. Tries to punch him in the face, and almost hits the bearded devil again. And this one is going after Blink, because why not? Tries to grab his leg and actually hits him. Punches him in the ankle for 4 points of damage. Top of the round, Blink, you take some more of that ongoing damage from these chains digging into your ankles, and you can feel it starting to pull you towards it.
Oh, I don't like that. Is it it's an action to get out, right?
Yes.
All right. What do you need from me?
Athletics check to break a grapple.
Right. I'm going to use my flash of genius to give myself a bonus on this check.
Okay.
I could use acrobatics, right? Or is this
No,
a special thing for chain devils? Grapples is
that's if that's the initial grapple. You to break it is a escape DC. Hold on.
What's up,
No,
Baboonski?
to break it is just athletics. You can't acrobatics out of the grapple.
okay.
It's when you're doing the initial grapple, it's athletics versus acrobatics.
You can Misty
All right.
Step out of that bitch, though.
That you can, but you
If I
failed.
had Misty Step, I could.
So this thing holds on to you.
Oh, that's no good. Well, all right. The cannon is going to move up a little and give just me some temporary hit points because that's all he can reach.
Oh, and CS bot.
No, he's too far ahead. I can't get him.
Oh, I must need to update my
Yeah, close and
image.
reopen your map. He's down right next to the chain devil.
Yeah. Did that? It did not. Oh, come on.
Yeah, the same thing.
There we go.
There it goes.
All right.
Alrighty. I'm gonna take my Mace of Disruption and try to disrupt this guy's chaining and tell him to let go of my second favorite mechanic.
Second favorite mechanic.
Well, I mean, Pegas has been really stepping up lately. He's got some spells, so he took the Employee of the Month award.
He's just standing there smiling and no one can hit him. That's what's funny
I-
about it.
I feel like the Employee of the Month award would just be a picture of the cannon
Yes.
every
Employees
month.
cheer.
Every month, and then one
It
of
gets
Sir
rustier
Takeoff's-
every year. Every month, rustier. What is all these dice? Holy shite.
Holy crap!
It's a Mace of Disruption critical hit.
Wow.
Damn. That's like a Quint sneak attack.
Is that max
helping.
critical extension, or is that one of the options that are built into
It's an
fantasy maps?
extension called Improved Critical, I think it is.
I think the first thing I want to do is get this Lemire off of Blink. So Quint's gonna take a shot at the Lemire with his
Alright.
bow. With that right there. Did I not have him targeted?
It did, it's just slow.
Oh, there it goes. And blow his head off all over the chain devil.
Splat.
Oh. And then Quint's gonna move up next to Blink, and I can't grab him yet. I had to use my action, so I encourage him.
Alright.
You can do it.
Roll20 says you can use athletics or acrobatics to escape after you've been grappled.
Okay.
Just
I thought that was only the initial, not the break a grapple.
Well, I think some grapples can only be broken with a strength, like chains, maybe.
yeah, I
Might
wasn't
be
sure if
Yeah.
that was a Chain Devil specific thing or something.
But yeah, a regular grapple, it can be, you can jump out of, I think, slip out of. Like wrestling, you just slip out of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say for chains that are with barbs digging into your skin, you gotta rip them out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, so this chain devil
Sounds
pulls
painful,
you
but
closer.
fair.
Right?
Quint's like,
Pull you towards him.
why is Quint even not moved? My map being weird?
You're moved, from what I can see.
I still show myself back here.
There is something weird with this map. I didn't think the image was too big, but
It doesn't look so huge or anything.
I've got all the lighting and line of sight, player preview turned off.
I show him
Sure.
there, just not in the square.
Yeah, that's where I see him.
And I closed and reopened my map.
I still see your token back here, though. It says 20 foot on it.
Weird. All right. Well, this thing is holding on to. Okay. So it's gonna spend its time attacking customer support bot who escaped its grapple. Come on. And it's going to wrap its chains around your ankles. Manage to hit you. Minimal damage. Grapples you and restrains you with the ongoing damage.
I remember very first session being very excited because I had a dex-based paladin cleric, and with an initiative of +4, and I was going to be first every round. Found out that everybody else also has +4 to their initiative.
This is like the most dexterous party I've ever been in.
Crazy.
We have
Yeah,
no
we
intelligence
no
though.
strength.
None.
No strength. Now the CSB is here. We finally have strength. All right. So
Tyrion's pretty strong.
We
it
always
Tyrion's
kind of
stronger
had
than me.
strength.
yeah. Right.
Our paladins, they're the weak one.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a 20 and an 18.
Stronger now. I'm stronger than I used to be. All right. So it looks like he has served his purpose. Brought the people over here. Now it's time to, with Tyrion here, we can start wreaking some havoc. So I'm going to slash out, breaking my sanctuary. I'll turn that off. Okay. That is a hit.
Disadvantage, you still hit because you
And
are poisoned.
yeah, I don't show up my thing. What was I poisoned from? That's
His
just the air,
beard.
the shadow thing?
No, his beard got you one time, and that
Okay.
applies a poisoned condition for a minute.
Interesting. All right.
Beard poisoning.
So I'm going to tap into my smitiness.
Smitiness.
Maybe it is. There it is. Okay. Level 1. Never used fancy ground before. Give me just a second. All right.
Quint's gotta up his game. He's
So
no longer the
slashes into him,
DPS guy.
and I'm trying it again.
He's falling behind CSB and Certificus.
I don't hear it. There it is. Okay. Pregnant pause. As he goes down, and I just sort of ignore the mirrors around me. Little chets from Weird Science.
All right. Well, these Lemirs don't ignore you because they're too dumb to know anything else. They are happy to see their bearded devil die, but they're happy to see anything die. So he punches at you and gets your armor all filthy as he leaves a big trail with his fist. Your tabard that you're wearing now is smeared with Lemire juice.
Fart language.
All right, Tyrion's gonna try to take out one more of these guys.
So close.
I bet one more hit with his long sword will do it.
Oh, why did you re-roll the
one.
one? That's twice.
And thank you, Bless. I'm sure that helps.
I don't know. These things have a pretty low AC.
Nice. I'm gonna name all my monsters Lemire.
The hard part
Lemire.
is
Screw that. I'm gonna name my next character that.
Lemire. Mr. Lemire.
Lemire Orc, Lemire Goblin.
And then your DM would do something like I do. Make it go meow meow.
And I'll move up just so our weak guy doesn't keep getting attacked.
Okay.
The halfling steps in front of the 6'2" paladin. Get off my
So
friends!
what does happen to these devils as they die? Do they still fade, or are they still there?
They fade.
Okay.
So this is not one of the outer planes, but it doesn't have the same rules as the prime material.
Same old, same old.
You have to get back to average.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. That one gave me the willies.
Punch Tyrion and get its fist smeared all over Tyrion's chest. You're not sure the smell's ever gonna come out.
Hey look, you got a high initiative. All I needed was some bitching.
All right, so I'm gonna go
I don't
watching
know.
this chain devil, making sure Blink and CSB have him under control. I just sort of like, as an afterthought, go to kill this thing.
You critical hit the dead one.
He's dead.
Oh, see, I left a little for you, and I will move around. And I don't care. He can attack me if he wants. I'm gonna move up in case they need my help next turn.
All right, let's take out some more farting guys.
When your aura gets on the slaves, they start burning.
They all turn into pit fiends. Now all of the slaves at this point are just cowering on the ground with putting their hands over their head, their eyes, their ears, trying to block out what's going on. Mostly trying to block out the Lemirs.
All right, so let's see if I can get around them.
Thanks, Engorgio. Random teleported Quint.
Random teleport Quint. All right, let's roll on the Quint. 9 o'clock, 2 squares.
2 squares, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I made a table so it rolls what direction and then d8 squares. So you move
Oh, I don't even know where I'm at.
there.
Let me see if I can get the map to reload. Close it. Open it. Yeah, now I can see I'm down there. Like right where Blink was.
Right.
Close enough to get hit by a chain.
Yeah, actually.
And I go on a 6 initiative. So thanks, Incordio.
Unfortunately for you, the chain devil's got both Blink and CSB locked up right now.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately for him, too, because he's about to get an arrow in the face.
All right, more absorb damage.
I like that. But I'm also restrained. I'm gonna. Oh, jeez. My athletics is not super good. Let's see if I can just hit this guy. I'm gonna try to hit this guy.
Okay.
I'm just gonna reach out and try to shock and grasp him. Oh, I have advantage on that because CSB is next to me. Or
And I
next
made
to
a
my
medal,
target.
and you're
Is
going to
it-
kill all the
Is
prisoners.
Is it a save or is it a touch?
It's an attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
That hits.
Nice.
All of the prisoners scream.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll be all right.
At least their hair stands up.
And you can't take reactions. I think that's important. But then the cannon is gonna move, and it just like drives off the cliff, like R2-D2 in Return of the Jedi when he's on Jabba's skiff. He just drives right over the side of it. And then he
Fall
lands.
prone.
Probably.
He can fly though. That's what I don't understand. He's got rockets. Why did he do that?
And we'll do some of that.
Alright, the Chain Devil has advantage, thinks Ingorgio in chat.
All right. So just for Ingorgio, we're gonna make an attack on Quint at advantage with a chain. And still misses. And
Sorry, I'm sorry. Still counts.
with its other chain, it is going to squeeze Blink for just automatic damage because he's holding on to him. That's the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. And he grabs and squeezes Blink with his chains, but it
Ouch.
keeps getting absorbed. He only 1 point of damage.
Alright, well Quint's gonna try to shoot this guy. My flashy dice now. Whoa. 27.
Almost killing him.
And Quint's gonna back up a little. Get out of the chain's reach. Back up on the hill.
Okay. I don't think it's going to survive to go again.
You never know.
True.
Okay, it's just disadvantage. Do I have to apply that, or is that done automatically?
Should
To
be
attack.
automatic.
No damage.
As your Mace of Disruption destroys the Chain Devil and the body of this chain devil just kind of collapses in on itself and falls to the ground as there's now this like 60-foot long length of chain just sitting on the ground.
Ooh, free chain.
It's good, thick, solid metal chain with like little barbs in the metal shaped into it, so it looks pretty vicious. It's like barbed wire, except an inch around.
Constantina chain.
And we are out of combat.
Okay, I'm gonna help Blink get out of the barbs.
Okay. Well, now that it's not active, he can easily just pull them out. They leave big, nice, gaping holes in his ankles.
No, I'm gonna let
Easily.
CSB do it since he's made of metal, and he can hopefully not be hurt by the barbs as much.
He's gonna do the lawnmower starter method. Just ring.
It'll be most efficient if I just tear your legs off and attach new ones later.
I think Blink's just gonna hop up and down and say, "Get it out! Get it out!"
I am going to get rid of that. Get rid of that.
So Quint's like, "I volunteer CS bot to be in charge of the slaves."
And push that. All right, so yeah, you got a whole bunch of these people now. Most of them appear unconscious on the ground right now after that shock they received from the chain. There's only a couple of them that even show signs of consciousness, groaning in pain. But there's 20 or so of these slaves there.
Well, Quint's gonna start unbinding them.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I'll
give
do
each
some,
one
medicine.
1 gold piece.
What was
I'll
that?
do medicine checks on them.
Okay.
And bind wounds as necessary.
They are all commoners and in pretty bad shape. Basically, they're all at 1 hit point. The one thing you do notice very quickly is that none of them have tongues. They appear to have had their tongues removed.
I'll give them all a bunch of temporary hit points. So they have more temporary hit points than they've ever had in their lives.
Quint to hand out suckers.
I'm giving each one of them 1 gold piece to buy a new tongue.
Cast mending on their face. Does that work?
They look up at you.
You're welcome.
You're free in the Shadowfell.
Yeah, good luck with that.
See ya.
Quint scratches his head. You might not want to go that way either, or that way. Is there a shadow road nearby that we could stuff them in?
Yeah, is there a
There's
way back?
Not a portal nearby. There's not a way out of the Shadowfell nearby. There's one you expect to come across tomorrow, and that's the exit that you guys are heading towards.
Well, we can just say, hey, follow us. If you make it, great. We can't promise anything.
We're on a
kind of pantomimes.
food and water.
Oh yeah, here's some food. Yeah.
Can we move like somewhere a little like less in the middle of the road maybe, and like take a short rest for these guys and
Sure.
hand them out some rations and.
Yeah, you have no trouble. There's plenty of little places off the road that. How far off are you wanting to go?
Oh, not just enough so if
Like 100 yards.
if a chain devil with a bunch of slaves comes, we're not like sitting in the middle of the road with more slaves.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
And Quint's gonna pick up some of his arrows.
I'll try to disguise which way we went a little bit if I can, like clear our tracks and things like that. Not from the road because I'm not really worried about that, but more what direction we went in.
Okay. You do notice that they really are only responding with understanding to when Quint speaks in Umbral. That seems to be the only language they understand.
So they're not commoners with common language. So they're
No.
umbrals. They're umbrals.
Umbral is the language of the Shadowfell.
So they're Shadowfellians.
Yeah. They're just not Shadow Fae the way you are. They're other races that have lived in and exist in the Shadowfell. There are humans and halflings and other things in the Shadowfell as well, just not nearly as many or as powerful. The Shadow Fae kind of rule over the lesser races here.
So Quint's gonna um tell them that they're free if they survive. Um, he says we have a mission that we're trying to get to, and unfortunately, you would hamper that mission. You would maybe cause us to fail. You can follow behind us if you'd like, and we are heading towards the Shadow Gate. But since you are of the Shadowfeld, you're free to return to your homes.
He kind of looks around like, well, I don't know what direction it is.
Everything's that way, right?
uh,
I mean, we're at the edge
he,
of the map, are we?
yeah, he kind of looks at you and uh, points towards your dagger, a weapon.
Hmm. He wants us to kill him
Um,
and put him out of his
I think
misery.
I think Quint does have an extra, just a standard dagger he'll give.
I'll give him one of my javelins.
Yeah, anybody that they all appear grateful. I mean, several of them are too weak to wield anything, but a couple of them look like they may have been blacksmiths or something along those lines that are relatively strong.
I give one of them a rat.
He quickly eats it. He's starving.
I'm like, yeah, pretty good, right?
Shit,
I like this one.
I don't know why Quint's got 20 water skins in his backpack, but he's gonna hand them out.
I don't know why I have any rations, so I'll give those away.
Default starting character rations for a robot.
Yeah, probably still. What button is it to drag the whole stack of stuff?
Shift.
Shift.
Yeah, Quint to give out 15 water skins and 15 of his rations.
All right. Yeah, you guys stocked up because you weren't sure you would be able to get fresh here.
Yeah.
I also have a bottle of fine brandy, which, sure, whatever.
That's to go into turbo mode, right?
Why do I have 3 broken potion bottles on my character sheet? What happened?
I don't know. I did go through and do a little bit of organization on inventory.
And you broke stuff while you were doing it? That's insane.
Yes. So you're giving them the brandy? Get them
Yes.
all drunk? All right.
My only rule is if you're drinking brandy, you can't drink water.
You can't set the sell total to 0. It won't let you sell it, Fantasy Grounds. I've never tried it before. I was gonna just to clear it out. I was gonna set it to 0 and sell it, and it gives the error: sell total is less than 1 currency unit.
Why did I get a bunch of scrolls because they can't get used?
Yeah, you were gonna sell them somewhere, and you never got around to selling them.
I just threw them in the party stuffs.
Do you think these guys want to buy them?
I got a scroll of dominate person. Anybody? Go on. 50 gold. 50 gold. Anybody?
I got some dirt. Blade of grass.
A scroll of globe of invulnerability. 18,000 gold. Come on. First one. Come up with it. It's a very rare
All right.
scroll.
So after an hour or so, you all managed to get a short rest. Let me go ahead and push the short rest. And they kind of look toward each other and kind of shrug, and they happily take whatever the food and brandy, alcohol, water you give them. And as a troop, they kind of just start wandering away. They look kind of dejected. They aren't quite sure. It seems like they're not quite sure where they're going, but they're trying to head away from these chains at the very least.
Shall we continue
I
on?
can do the Seven Dwarfs whistle.
We might have saved their lives for perhaps another day.
Yeah. They were going to be feeding stock, so
At least now they'll be fatter feeding stock. Maybe we just did something bad, right? We just fed the feeding fish.
fed something else in the Shadowfell.
We watered the plants.
Nearest Manticore. And Selvin, as you guys head back on your journey and stop for the night, Selvin tells you that we've been traveling and we're now close enough that she believes we will reach our destination tomorrow. Um, and let me pull that up. She says the place we are going to is called the Standing Stones. There's some stones there, and there's 7 stones surrounding a central column stone, and that is where the gate is, the permanent gate that allows you to get into Siwal. And so I will take you there and get the gate open for you, and then you guys will be able to go through, and that will conclude my services to you as a guide. Do you have any questions before we take off tomorrow?
Are you there available for when we want to go back?
I will be near here. I do travel and provide guides, so I do not know when you will return. So um, I cannot be 100% sure that I will be nearby, but I will try not to be too far, as long as you're not don't take too long. How long do you anticipate being in Sewall?
I don't even remember what the hell we're doing here. My character does, but I know. What what are we here for?
All right. So rewind.
I'm
Um,
trying to remember the last time I played.
yeah. So as you guys were finishing up and stopping the Dark Wedding,
Right.
the Darakul kidnapped Duke Avgost,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Queen Ursula has tasked you, requested your assistance in recovering him. And you know that he was taken down into the Darakul Empire, and down into the Ghoul Empire. Um, and so you needed to figure out a way to travel safely amongst the undead. And so you went down and met with your favorite dwarven sage, Trehild's Shardspike. And she told you, here it is in chat, um, that there's individuals in Sibwal, they're called Gravebinders, and they know more about undead than anybody. Um, and there's rumor that they can move unharmed amongst the ghouls and mummies, um, and perhaps they have a way that can assist you in your traveling down into the Darakul Empire and being able to go unobserved. So that is why you guys set off on this trip. It's a 2,600 or so mile trip that you've done in 12 days, as opposed to the several months that it would have taken you otherwise.
So it's like Amtrak.
Yeah, only on time and faster. And so then you met your guide, Sevlin, on the way, and yeah, she's indicating that the journey should end tomorrow there at the Standing Stones.
When we
So I
get
guess.
to the, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I don't know how long we'll be there, but how will we find you if we come back?
If you can get back into the Shadowfell, uh, leave a message, leave a marking at the stones for me, and I will check it every few days, as long as I'm in the area, for at least the next week or two, and then I may have to move on. It may not be safe to stay around here.
Quint will make the arrangements for what signal and everything needs to be done and all that.
Mhm.
He also wants to know once we get into sight of Sewall, if she knows where we can find this Hidyati.
I do not know. I know how to get there and I know how to open the gate, but the land there makes me uncomfortable. So I do not spend much time in or around Sewall or any of
Well,
the Southlands. The land here is cool and comfortable and dark. Not so there.
and Quint's like kind of frowns his brow a little. You mean it's bright?
And hot.
The temperature doesn't bother me as much as the daylight.
Oh, I don't like either of those things.
Quinn kind of brushes his cloak, because he's getting it prepped. He's gonna have to wear his
The
hood.
daytimes are very bright and hot with very little clouds. Evenings can be comfortable, but the necropolis there, I'd rather avoid it.
It looks like there's a map you didn't share.
Which one?
Hold on, let me. Oh, it's saying I don't have the Southlands World Book active.
Was it in a link?
Yeah, the image COA Sewell and the green link on the main map.
Oh, the Sewall. Okay, the coat of arms. Yeah, there it's shared. That is the coat of arms of Sewall. And I did add that to the
I
main
see it.
map.
Yeah, yeah.
I added the coat of arms of all the places that you've visited and a few others that you haven't.
Did you stamp them?
No, I added them in as their own layers, so I can turn them all on or off individually. I was thinking about doing this for future campaigns, just having them all ready
In
to
a
go.
in a folder or something.
Yeah,
I've been stamping a lot to keep the stuff down. Images,
the number of
especially
layers.
on a map, like a battle map. I just stamp
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Like a world map, I don't care because you
And
don't have to
that
move tokens
reduces,
on it or whatever.
yeah, that reduces I think the calculations for line of sight and all that when you have it just as a stamp. Alrighty. Um, so the you managed to get through the evening. Let's roll for random encounters, and is none, so you are able to get through the evening and get yourselves a long rest.
The
All right.
Eldritch Cannon almost has as many hit points as Quint. Just
Yeah, that's crazy. 40 hit points.
It's pretty funny. Let me double check and make sure that's the right number.
that seems.
Did you forget to say we leveled up?
I did. I did because you didn't level up quite yet. You're close. You're close. On the next day, you get up and get yourselves situated and ready to travel. Uh, Selvin indicates that you're going to get there probably around maybe 4 or 5 in the afternoon, as far as how you tell time. But later in the day, and you really don't have anything that you encounter up until then. So let me go ahead and
That is the correct number of hit points, by the way. It's 5 times my artificer level.
wow.
That's how many hit points it has.
So he could have more hit points than a wizard.
Yeah.
Well, Artificer is a wizard.
Kind of.
If it's rolling, if they're rolling for it.
Well, the wizards have a D6 now. I haven't played a wizard in 5e. Are they D6 hit points or D4?
Oh, 6 at least.
6. Yeah,
Oh,
it's 6.
they used to be. You could have a wizard with 1 hit point
Yeah.
if you rolled a 1 and had no
When you
con
had to roll
bonus.
for first level, now you.
Yeah.
All right, hold on just a second. And you're not actually at the stone circle yet. You're a little ways off still. So, reading the description, defying the laws of nature, 7 massive, roughly hewn, tapered columns of rock stand upon their narrowest end in a rough circle. Inside the circle of stones sits an even larger menhir, I don't know that word, carved with arcane sigils. The air about the circle of stones vibrates with magical potential. A group of 6 humanoids, led by a grim looking elf, stands between some of the stones. A raven flutters to a gentle landing on the elf's shoulder.
Who's in the front?
Tyrion tends to like to be in the front.
I take him out of my Bjorn on the ground.
All right. So you see those 6 people from up ahead. They are there on the map. What can you see? Are they visible on the map to you guys?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
those
4.
that aren't being blocked by line of sight. Yes.
Right. Okay. So they're there and they're just kind of hanging out there. They don't really seem to be reacting to anything. Let's see. Can you see? Yeah, Quint, with your perception, you can see kind of the clearest. You see on the this guy's breastplate and this one as well. There is a insignia on the breastplate that is half red and half purple with a key and it looks kind of like that and a sword insignia on their
Does Quint
chest.
recognize it?
You think you've seen this before? this symbol, and when you talked with Trehild Shardspike, she indicated she thought it belonged to Duke Moretto Lichmark, who was the ruler of the Darakul city of Vandakul, who you believe is the one who kidnapped Archduke Avgost.
And the elves, do they just look like they're Shadow Fae elves, just with a raven flying around?
Yeah.
I mean, do they look like they're talking to each other or
Yeah, they're
singing a
just kind of
song?
just kind of sitting there chit chatting, waiting. The elf pretty obviously seems to be the leader, and it is a shadow tainted elf. Yes. His description: this male elf is dressed in leathers that have been dyed a dark, almost black green. His cloak is dark gray and lined with in a muddy brown material. His eyes are almond shaped with nearly black irises. His chin is cruelly sharp, and his thin lips are twisted into either a scowl or a sneer. His long black hair hangs limply. He has a bow in his hand and a sheathed dagger strapped to each thigh. A sheathed longsword sits on his right hip, and a quiver of white-fletched arrows rests on his left hip.
So Quint whisper loud enough for everyone in the party to hear, and he says, "I don't think they're our friends."
Should we just basically pretend we don't know who they are and just be like, oh, we're just travelers. We're just going through the gate. Don't worry about us.
Oh, I don't really think we have to pretend. We don't know who they are.
Well, they're not red in the combat tracker. Maybe they
Right?
won't attack us.
They're friendly. We're munchkins.
All right, well, let's just, go up and be like, oh, hey, we're just going through the gate.
Check
That's it.
something real quick. All right, and you hear the elven voice call out, "Don't be shy. Come on up. We've been waiting for you."
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Waiting for what? A fight?
Quint.
Huh. I think Quint's gonna step forward.
And
then.
your friends.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but-
walk with Quint. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna let him go
let's-
up there by himself.
Oh, yeah, we're all up.
Is Quint like the Steve of the Shadowfell though? They just like guessed his name.
Yeah. Quint
All right,
means
hold on.
Quint means traveler in Umbral.
So Tarian, as you are walking, something clamps down on your foot hard as what, after an initial look, looks like a hunting trap buried beneath the leaves snaps on your ankle, and you are grappled by this thing.
And I'm just like, ouch, what the heck?
Quint's like, watch out, traps.
Do they
Yeah.
look surprised by this?
Who?
The elves and
The elf and undead, you know.
Not in the slightest.
They don't even act sarcastically surprised, like,
like, do they laugh?
We are gonna do this. They're all smiling.
It's always fun when somebody steps in your booby trap.
Heck yeah. So we're gonna have Therian is stuck right there, and we'll put those there. And I'm assuming you guys cannot see the traps locations, right?
No, I haven't seen any traps.
Okay.
can you turn them on real quick so we can
I mean,
check?
Why
I
did
can
we
see 'em, that's
magically
weird.
all miss them? Is that what's weird? We just all
I
kind
can see
of.
one.
Yeah, I can see them. That's why I stepped right in it. I thought it'd be fun.
Alrighty. So this guy. Takes a couple of steps over this way, and he's going to use a bonus action and kind of hide behind this little rock that he's behind. Let me. Okay. And so he kind of disappears. You guys can't see him except for Quint, who has the high enough passive perception. Wasn't quite able to hide from Quint, but you see him wiggle his fingers and muttering something under his breath. You think he might be casting a spell. You're not sure what.
Quint's like he's casting the one you can't see.
1 second to find what I'm looking for.
That wasn't the leader, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Elflathus.
He looks the elf guy. Yeah, he kind of looks a little bit like a ranger.
That's the one with the bow and the bird.
Yeah.
Well, I think they all had bows.
Go. Okay. And he casts a spell from his little hidden location. And Tyrion, it is your move. You are grappled and held there by this thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend my action trying to pry this off my ankle.
All right. It is a DC 15 strength check.
Okay. If I use
Can't
like
athletics your way through this one.
okay,
Just pure strength.
all right. Good thing I'm strong.
I'd like to use my reaction and give Flash of Genius to Tyrion.
Okay. And you it's tough. This trap, you can tell, is really strong. But you manage to yank it open, and it immediately snaps shut again as soon as it's off your foot. Your ankle is hurting. It's you're gonna have to hobble for a minute or two, but it doesn't reduce your speed.
I'm just gonna be like, hey guys, those really aren't very fun. You should avoid them. And I'm gonna, if I like move slowly, can I watch out? Like, kind of maybe kick my javelin up or like wave it out on the ground in front of me so I don't hit one again.
Sure. So you want to move half your speed, or how do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll move at half my speed. Oh.
Okay. Before I do that, you take 1 step forward. Let me get back. You take 1 step forward, and you know the area around you is like littered, is fairly deep, leaves and grass and whatnot. And as your foot steps down, you feel like you're stepping on an iron spike as something pierces right through the bottom of your foot, and you take 4 points of damage as you take that first step.
So I forgot that I have boots of flying, and I am now going to fly just a few inches, just a foot off the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move the rest of.
The spikes are
I'm no-
14 inches tall, though, so just saying.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell everybody else, like, okay, there's also spikes on the ground, guys. Like, my feet really hurt, but now I'm flying, so I can move up here. I'm just going to be behind this stone. Is this like a stone that, I can't see behind it. How tall are these?
They're big. The stones are like 15 feet. And oddly, they're tapered down and they're resting on the smallest point of the stone is on the bottom.
Okay.
Push it onto them.
Like a bowling pin, kind of.
You should
Oh,
not
we
be
never.
taking ongoing damage.
Yeah. Never cleared that. I can. Oh, that's gone. Thanks.
We should sleep with the cannon. Then we wake up with temporary hit.
Oh, I do sleep with the cannon.
I didn't.
Not for the
that's
same
not-
reason that you.
That's not sleeping, Blink. There's a difference.
Blink moves up, pulling out his artificer tools, and he was like, "I should have had this ready."
All right, you step right where Tarion stepped.
Yes, because he disarmed it, right?
Yeah, he disarmed the trap, but your foot also steps right onto some
Ah,
sharp, spiky thing right underneath your feet. As you take 8 points of damage as this spike goes right up through your heel, like 8 inches. I mean, it's deep into your foot.
ouch.
Almost up to into your calf. It's very difficult to move in here.
All
How
right.
hard did you put your weight down, Goose, stumping around?
Poor quality eye patch is like a hole in his eye patch.
All right. And this guy comes right over here and chuckles as he pulls out his short bow and says, "Hey, Quint, this one's for your mother."
Quint's gonna use uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Hold on, let me drag that onto me. Okay.
Uncanny dodge as his arrow comes and lightly grazes you. He needs a new eye patch. This one needs to put a skip turn on. No.
Cold giggle.
Alrighty. Okay. And this one comes right up to you, Tarion. And he's going to swing at you with his claws from right around that corner there. And misses you, ends up banging against the rock is getting in the way. But then he tries to grab the edge of the rock and pull his head around and try and bite you. And still can't get a hold of you.
He wasn't expecting me to be floating, so he was confused by my
No.
height.
Nice eye level, and he was a little surprised at that.
And we have not been keeping track of where the traps are, or is there a blood spray from where Blink stepped down? So I know at least where that one is.
Spray.
Well,
There's plenty of blood soaking the ground right now.
Well, and each time Tyrion swore, he pointed it out. The two that he stepped in.
Now, the second one you stepped in wasn't a trap. It didn't snap on your leg. You felt like you stepped on a spike.
Well, yeah, but I told everybody that. Like, there's a spike right there. Don't step there, guys.
Just trying to move her up so she can see the big bad.
Okay.
Quint's like, I think this whole area is trapped. Get out your boots of flying.
Pretty decent targeting on poor quality, so I'm gonna try my 1 out of 3s.
Whole party with
Probably
boots of
get more than
flying.
1 out of 3 on this one.
Oh yeah, well.
Critical hit.
Ow. You didn't like that.
17.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, your odds are really up tonight.
Getting better every day. We're just about to get rid of her, so it's perfect timing. And then she's going to use her shadow traveler ability to teleport to there, with hopefully avoiding traps. Unless there's a trap right there, which would be awesome.
So you stop right there with your shadow traveling ability, and as soon as you stop,
Bouncing Betty.
step on a spike right through your shoes.
Nice.
We're all getting tetanus after this, I'm sure.
Shadow tetanus.
Shadow tetanus. Well, Quint's going to return the arrow that just stuck him in the leg. He like yanks it out, puts it back in his longbow, and shoots it back at the guy.
It no longer has a head though, so that's still in your leg.
It wiggles like a finger.
I'm a sharpshooter, so I don't need the head. I don't need the head.
Okay. Just thunk him for bludgeoning damage.
And he's gonna shoot this guy with his longbow. But Quint's gonna use his inspiration to do so to
Okay.
gain advantage. And he goes, mm-mm-mm. And like
That's a hit.
shoots the guy right in the forehead. Thunk. It bounces barely. Look
Almost
at
minimum damage, but it still
jeez.
killed him.
Jeez.
You could have done worse.
Whoa.
Raid.
Prometheus, what's up? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Yeah, we're playing some D&D for sure. And now Quint is going to. I think he's just gonna stay right where he's at. Why does he need to move?
Okay.
We got raided.
All right. So this guy is going to come and step right there. And he is holding a light crossbow. And he points it right at Quint.
Quint ducks.
And
See?
that works. Because he misses.
Okay. I have taken those combined mirror shards that I fought so hard for, and I've shoved them in my empty codpiece because I'm smooth down there. Got mannequin body. But I'm going to grab that and sacred flame this guy.
All right.
Happy Veterans Day to you too, Diablo Bob.
He failed his saving throw.
And as a free action, I'm going to flip him off.
Broken knee. How does he get around? He must have got a Got a cane.
Slowly. He's gonna come over here and
This map's a little speedier. The guy was like,
yeah.
whoosh.
He is also gonna take a shot at you, Quint.
Quint ducks again.
That works, but he gets a second shot. 'cause
Oh, he
he's got a
doesn't
short
duck
bow.
out of that one.
Can't
Wait,
get
I
out of
already
that
used
one.
my reaction too. I can't
You
take
sure
the
did. I think we can turn these guys red.
6 points. Ouch.
Doing some damage.
Broken knee. He's next on the list. I'll have to unmark my inspiration. I'm not used to looking up there and not seeing stars all the way across. It seems kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are there stars not there? Oh.
This one critically hits.
Oh shit.
Again with the short bow. They do seem to be targeting you for some reason. Not sure why.
Because I'm a Shadowfell elf.
Yeah, you're also the only one whose name they specifically called out.
I'm famous.
And rolled a second crit.
Quint's probably going down. Ow. Heavily wounded.
Heavily wounding him. Sir Tegas.
A message for you, sir.
All right, so I have the eyes of the eagle. Am I able to tell where this spike growth is?
If you want to, let me. You can give me a perception check, and I will see if you are able to spot. All right. You do spot the
Am I
spike
still
growth.
poisoned?
Oh no, you should not be poisoned.
I can't tell. That's why it says I had disadvantage
Sorry,
for something.
it's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
But you made it anyway. You rolled a 20.
All right. So this thing came up and went to Tyrion. So and Tyrion was still in it, but he was not. So I presume it ends at Tyrion.
You would be wrong.
Okay,
Tyrion
that
stepped on a trap. The
is
spike growth was
correct.
cast by the
Okay.
other guy right around all of you. So you guys were all running right into it.
Yep, that's pretty much what I thought. All right, so I'm going to. I have no choice, so I'm going. Oops, what is happening here? Why is there a pointer? That's weird. Get rid of it. I didn't draw it. I'm going to run 10 feet and
Okay.
jump the last up to him. So I'll get 2 squares of ouchies.
Okay. Let me throw that. On to you, as you take 7 points of spike growth damage. Your feet are hurt. It's all difficult terrain, so that took up 40 feet of movement.
Did I see who cast it? Who cast?
You did not. You saw
Okay.
the first guy who moved and hid, but you couldn't see him after he hid.
All right, so then I get here and I'm going to double check. Is it 15 feet? Where is my? $15. Okay, so I can't move or do anything else. So I'm just gonna attack this guy then. Target. Slashy.
And this thing's got good armor on.
And I rolled a 6, so I'll just attack again. Here we go.
That's a hit.
All right, and I'm going to do a little bit of radiant damage in the midst of this. Using up a 2nd level spell slot. Applies into this thing. And then I'm going to touch. Well, he's only got 1. Yeah, and that's it. I will save the rest for later.
All right. With that, we'll do a 10-minute.
10-minute break.
1 minute.
10-minute break. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. That gives you 10 whole minutes to go get a drink and get a second round to stuff. But I am gonna start a timer for the 10 minutes. If I can find it, it's under here somewhere. Here it is. All right, 10 minutes. Gonna put us at 44. Yeah, 10 minutes. I'm also going to put on the slideshow and some pretzel music. So if you're listening, you don't have to go away. Well, unless you hate the music, then I can't help you. But we'll be back in 10 minutes. So stick around or hurry back. See ya. Yeah, yeah. All right, we're getting back. Let's see. I'm gonna stop the music. And we get rid of the timer. And it looks like everybody except for the Sveninator's got his camera back, so we can do it.
Speaking of which, it's Sven's turn.
Oh, maybe he's not back. He's still getting his hot
We'll
pocket.
drop his init down to 20 and
Let Tyrion go.
Tarian.
Okay. I wouldn't have just stuck food in my mouth, but it'll be okay.
Maybe we needed a 12-minute break. That's what we needed.
All right. Well, I am. Tarian is going to go into a rage because he's not very happy about this, all this stuff he stepped in. Ah! And he's going to try to hit this ghoul.
Okay.
Amazing voice work.
Clang on this ghoul's armor. That one hits though.
His aim was a little off the first time because he's not used to being up so high. So he figured it out.
All right, so I'm going to, as he gets hit, he's gonna slide over here, risking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he will get one.
And as he reaches his up to his pendant items, here it is. As a blast of light comes shining out.
Okay, it misses. 21 misses you?
And then I'm going to move up to this individual over here. And that is it from me.
Okay.
Broken knee.
And this guy is going to pull out his bow. And take a shot at Quint. Twang once. It's okay. And twang twice. Having trouble hitting Quint. Maybe the third time's the charm. And a third shot does hit.
You go to school with
Yeah, I
Selma?
want to. He's gonna use his. Actually,
He
he's
used
gonna
his
use
uncanny
his.
dodge, didn't he?
No, that was last round.
He hasn't had a turn yet this round.
Oh shit!
Hasn't recharged.
So he gets hit for full
So he
damage.
gets hit for full damage. 12 points of damage
It's like a
as
pin
when the
cushion.
arrow hits you, you feel this intense cold, like that arrow was somehow enchanted, and that cold is burning its way through you. And then he goes up behind here, and he is going to hide. Okay. All right, this guy, he's gonna just continue on Tyrion, clawing him, and hitting him for 15 points of damage, and making him make a saving throw, which he easily makes, as this ghoulish poison and tries to enter into him. And then reaches around to bite him, which also hits for almost minimum damage. This time he fails, as you feel that you have contracted Daracool fever again. Elvin. Okay, you take one step forward and you are going to take damage.
Oh, sorry. I thought. Okay, yeah, I see.
It's, yeah, every one of those squares.
That's fine. I don't care about her feet.
Okay, so let me process the damage.
She's dead now, isn't she?
No, she's likely not dead.
She's likely not going to step in the stone area again.
She steps there.
Well, I mean, like you're improving the movement. I don't think I would have kept like walking blithely
Well,
forward.
I moved you one step.
I thought it was just going to keep processing.
As you feel a trap just miss you.
Oh, good.
You step right on the lip of it, and it slaps shut before, as you got your foot out of the way.
And she's just going to longbow at that guy from there. Making her inevitable failure all the more embarrassing. She's only very slightly better.
Well, ouch.
Hold on. What is going on here?
Why is there two of them?
Yeah, why is there two of them? Something weird happened.
Well, Quent, with his 5 hit points, is gonna get the hell out of the middle of this thing. So yeah, he's gonna oh, where can he get some cover? Let's see.
The stones are the only thing that provide any cover.
I think he is going to bonus action and wait, hold on, let me try that again.
Okay.
Because he can just go straight like that if he wants. Yeah. Bonus action there, and he wants to drink a potion.
Okay.
I don't know. It shows I don't have any potions of greater healing anymore. I must have drank them. I don't recall, but he has this black vial thing, and he's got to roll a Constitution saving throw or poison himself. But it acts as a potion of greater healing, so I'm gonna see if I poison myself.
What's the DC on it?
A 12.
Okay.
He's not a very con kind of guy. Saving throw.
So
Wait, that was
remind me after
ability
the
check.
battle.
Hold on. Saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Much better.
Yay! Remind me after the battle. I have 4 of those. So
Well, Quint's usually hiding in the back, flying around shooting things.
Yeah,
Never
he's like,
needed 'em.
remind me never to step up front again. Freaking gives himself some hit points back.
Almost max.
He's like, whoa, this thing's horrible.
But effective.
And that's all he can do.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do what Tegas did and take a couple steps and jump. You said this is difficult terrain?
Yes.
So can I do that or no? If it's
For jumping,
that'd be
you need 10 feet of movement, don't you?
okay.
He has a standing broad jump or whatever his.
Yeah, well, if you moved to
Dex
that square,
mod
you wouldn't even
is.
have to jump.
So whatever his dex mod is, he can just jump. If he
My
moves 10 feet, it's a strength score.
okay. So my Dex mod is 3.
Strength.
Strength mod is 4. So
All right.
that means I just want to get out of here and not hurt myself too bad, but I don't care if I take a little damage. So can I get there by some means?
Yeah, you'll take a couple, and then you'll be out. So let me drop it. And there again. And there.
Yeah. That looked like it was like a little raised bit of ground or something. Oh, there was visibility on it.
Yeah, and then you're standing right on the.
Okay. And that my full thing? Was that 2 actions or was that 1 movement?
That was part of your move.
That was my move.
You
All right.
haven't done an action yet.
All right. So just from there, I'm going to try to Sacred Flame this guy again using my combined mirror shards. I can do it 3 times a day.
Okay.
Just because I want to try to justify all the trouble I went through to get with no help from you guys whatsoever.
He succeeds on his saving throw, taking no damage, I believe.
Oh, no damage? Okay.
No
Okay.
damage.
Sorry, I don't normally have this spell.
All right. Everyone ran away from Blink. So he's going to get out of this area and come around this way. He can only get that far, I think, because he has to go through a little difficult terrain to get out.
Oh.
And gonna take a little damage.
Yep. Takes
the
a little bit of damage.
most OP second level
Ow.
spell ever. I mean, mean, if you place it properly, you can fuck some shit up.
As you step there,
Oh my gosh.
somehow your
gets
shield
caught.
comes down on it, and your shield gets caught. You wrench it out, and you were moving up to there?
To there.
There, okay. So yeah, you could make it to there.
All right. I will use my action to summon the cannon. Right there. And then actually, let's see. I can put it. Let's put it right there. Actually, sorry. And then do its temporary hit points. And oh, good. No more.
Thank you.
It's something. It's not a lot, but
All right. So this guy disappears in a puff of smoke and reappears right here.
Quick, goes, look, bunny
and,
rabbit. I have my
tries
reaction.
to stab Quint. And rolls a 1. And a second stab. Blocked by armor. And that's his turn. Alright, this guy is going to come straight down to here and target Selvin. And claw. And he doesn't understand why, but she is immune to his ghoulish crap because she's one too. And then bites her in the neck. Damage.
So we have a
Just
ghoul
going
in
to
this
town on her.
party. In the other party, there's a revenant. And I think there's another undead in another party. A zombie or something.
Yeah, we've always got the zombie following us around from Valtrix's character.
Oh, yeah. I am gonna try to stab this guy again with my longsword a couple times. Not that time. Ah, boo.
Clanging against his armor.
I'm gonna go up there and give him a taste of the old Mesa disruption. Action surge.
Okay.
What the butts? I'm retiring. Selvin can take my place.
Yeah, well, Quint doesn't want to be here. He's gonna Misty step over to here. Right there.
Okay.
And then he's gonna shoot this guy right here in the face. This longbow. I don't have disadvantage, right? Since I have sharpshooter? Is that... I need to...
You're attacking in a melee.
Oh,
Yeah, it's ranged in melee, so yeah, it would be disadvantage if you.
So let me just Misty step to there then. And then
Okay.
shoot him. I have to scroll back up here now. Twang! Aha! Dagnabbit. And as a bonus action, I think I'll run over here. Like there's one behind the rock, and he points to that one wherever he went. Over here, line of sight.
Yep. All right. So you see this thing disappear. For those that could see it. And something else appears. 1 second here to put it in place. As the wind all around you picks up, as you feel like you're in the middle of a whirlwind, as he casts a wind spell that you've never seen before, and everybody in the wind is going to give me a saving throw.
Now, is this considered an undead? I have.
Wind?
He is not undead,
Okay.
and it is nothing undead about the spell.
Okay.
I think that's everybody. Tyrion is just outside of the wind, so he does not get affected. As all of you get buffeted by these winds and take some damage, half damage if you made your saves, otherwise full damage. And any flying creatures are thrown to the ground. You're only 5 feet up, so it didn't do any damage.
John's been saving this one.
You think trying to fly in this region would be extremely difficult.
Quint wants to use his reaction.
Okay, to do what?
If he takes immediately after he takes any damage, he can magically become invisible.
Okay. Link. You see
All
this
right.
windstorm just appear all around your friends up there.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to think about that. But I don't know if there's much he can do about it. So he'll run up here with his buddies. And shoot a firebolt at this cold giggle.
Okay.
Do you have
1
magic that can
second.
break it?
Oh, I already rolled it. Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. I just needed to check something. Okay, you're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, checking to see if I stepped in stuff. Awesome. And here comes the cannon, rolling up. Is it good too?
Yes.
Okay. And it's already targeting at itself. Let's do a little bit of temporary hit points.
Does it blow the temporary hit points to me?
Like a kiss.
All right. Did I have any with my eagle eyes? Did he notice where the other one walked to, or did he just disappear?
He just disappeared in a puff of smoke. The one that was right next to you.
No, the spellcaster.
The spellcaster you didn't see. If you want to spend a round searching for him, I'll have you roll a perception check, but his stealth was higher than your passive perception. So.
Okay. Then I'm going to. Is moving in this difficult?
No, but you would not be able to shoot arrows or any kind of projectiles. Gaseous creatures and flying creatures can't go through it.
All right, so I will zip over to here, right on the outer edge of it, and help her take out this ghoul.
All right, she does seem to be a bit outmatched.
All right, and I'm going to do a little schmightiness.
Yeah. Just a little schmightiness.
As I come running out of the wind and use this momentum to just slam into this thing with this blade, and then I'm going to try to finish it off.
Quint leaves. Fuck this. Throws his damn book down.
Not quite. All right.
Not quite enough.
And like I said to Tyrion, I'll turn this over. I left a little for you.
And the ghoul is going to continue on Sylvan. Attacking her once. A little bit of damage and then biting her. Getting blocked. So she may survive this yet. Anything else? No, that's all they do. All right, this guy comes. No, he can't see you. You are invisible. So he's going to come down to here. And he's going to take a shot at Blink with his short bow. Once and twice. Missing both times. Staying where he is. Alright, this ghoul. He's going to take a step down and he's going to attack Blink as well. For no particular reason. Missing once and probably hitting. 17 points of damage and forcing a saving throw, which you succeed on.
Just barely.
Just barely. So you do not contract Daracul fever.
All right.
11 or 20 is the same thing.
She's going to take out her longsword.
Come on.
Alright.
That did it.
And she's going to use her version of Misty Step, the Traveler in Darkness, so that she's not going to step on anything. I mean, she might end up on a trap here, but if so, she'll just stay in place.
Okay. Right there. All right.
Does the trap go off?
Nope.
She got 2 more attacks with her longsword. Oh yeah, I forgot she's got to miss these 2 though.
Oh, no.
Oh dang!
It was almost a 1.
It was. I saw it. Like, yeah.
Here it goes.
Nice.
And she says something cool about ghouls.
Like you're too ghoul for school.
Well, definitely not that. Like whatever the opposite of what you said is.
All right.
I'm gonna
So I
turn
see
you
this
into a
guy.
pool, you ghoul.
I am going to take to look around and with my see what I spy with my eagle eye.
Okay. Give me a perception check. That is not enough. You do not see anything.
All right. So I'm going to do a little
Do a little dance.
shift
Do a
up
little
here
out.
and
Couldn't see through the
aha,
frickin'
there he is.
big ass stone. That's why your X-ray vision doesn't working.
Exactly. And then I always reach up to my medallion and whisper the name of Sif as these flames come blasting down on him. And he saved. Okay.
He saves. Blink.
All right. Well, Blink has one guy he can see, so he'll shoot a firebolt at that guy. Oh my gosh.
How big are these stones? Or the stone that the guy's hiding behind?
Like 15, 20 feet tall.
Okay. So they wouldn't have seen the flames.
So,
Boo.
the one in the middle is actually a veneer, whatever the hell a veneer is. A veneer, a
Veneer.
veneer.
Yeah.
What's
Uh,
out of a
Can't remember
horse?
that word.
that's it.
All right. Well, he's going to return the favor.
Okay.
Couple of times missing.
Nice.
And he's going to come back down over to here. Tarian.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. I can make it till there.
Okay.
And I'll just try to like stab my javelin at him and just let go of it, you know, not really throw it.
Okay. You threw it.
Well, yeah, I did throw it
Okay,
because
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say-
like I threw it because, but you know, not like really
He's
like
got
a real like throw because I'm like right next to him.
He's
so
got a
I
string
can feel
tied to it, so he just yanks it back. There's a string
Okay,
tied to it.
got it.
So, and it looks like I'm really bad at remembering to pick up my javelins, so I don't have any more javelins.
All right. All right. That disappears.
Oh, the wind is gone now?
The wind is gone.
Okay.
So we're all just twaying in the wind. Twaying in the wind.
So do we have a picture of this dude?
I don't know if they gave me a separate picture.
Okay.
It basically just imagine a ranger, an elven ranger.
Elf. Okay.
There's a raven flying around too somewhere.
Yes, the raven has been giving him information as he's hiding.
I'll
So-
take out my fishing license.
Quint, you can see him, and Sertegas, you can see him, but the rest of you don't have the passive perception as he casts another little spell and kind of ducks behind this rock, kind of right that corner. Trying to give himself a little bit of cover from you, Sir Tagos, and cast a spell at the same time. Is hiding there. All right, Quint.
Well,
Now you could see him, and you realize that you're standing in another spike growth.
oh, that's okay. I have boots of flying on, and he doesn't know where I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna shoot him with my bow since the wind's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna roll a dice here and do -5 to hit.
Mm.
I feel a crit coming, so you know.
You got to
Where's the?
catch back up on the
Yeah,
damage output.
yeah. Oh shit!
Wang.
Why didn't I have advantage? Oh,
'Cause you're
because
not
the
invisible.
invisibility ended. It's supposed to end at the end of my turn, so
Okay,
I
make
guess
another attack
I get
with
to
the
roll that again.
-5.
Oh yeah, let me drop that back up. I'll just use the -5 up here. It's easier. There we go.
All right,
Now
that's a hit.
Now I need to put sneak attack on. Where's it?
Come on, break his concentration.
I know how to
Oh,
use
hold
this.
on before you roll that.
Oh, you put his concentration on.
Yeah. I wish it did that more automatically for NPCs, but all right, you're good.
There you go.
And okay.
And Quid's
Nice.
going to move with his boots. Like fly over the top of that thing and get behind it if he can.
Okay.
And then he will bonus action hide.
Okay.
Let me roll that. It might come into play. Skills. And pass my turn.
And provided she doesn't step on a trap, she's going to use her third and final Traveler in the Darkness thinger to pop on the other side of the rock.
Okay. She
From
pops right there.
can she?
Sees this guy? Yeah, she sees him.
All right, she's kind of close, but she's not close enough for melee, so she's going to bow him.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
tries to shoot her longsword out of the bow.
Max damage
Ooh.
and a crit.
She's going to say that she wants a bonus at the end of this contract.
1 extra gold.
Oh, wow, now it's my turn. And customer support bot didn't see any of the stuff going on with the spike growth, so he's just going to run up. I don't know if it expired or not. Just does he get
He lost concentration, so it's not there.
okay? So any traps in the way? Badoosh.
Nope.
Does he see anything? He is mostly blind.
From where he is, yeah, he'd be able to see him. He couldn't hide well enough from that close.
All right, time to use my daily use of circlet of blasting. they're each separate rays, so.
Right.
Two hits ain't terrible. And I did promise I'd use it every day.
All right.
Wow.
He steps forward and pulls out a long sword, or dagger. Should have a long sword. Why doesn't he?
Sounds
Description said a
euphemistic.
long sword, but
What came out was a tiny dagger.
yeah, pulled out a dagger and stabs her a couple of times. Once.
We don't have to pay that bonus, boys.
Twice. And third time's the charm. She does seem to be resisting some of this damage, though. Not enough. This survived, but he bonus action disengages and runs behind here.
I wonder if it'd be possible to set a height on line of sight.
It's certainly possible. It just requires a lot more information when you're creating it, because then every line of sight now has to have a elevation marking and relative to what, and
You just turn it on or off.
yeah.
Did Quint see where she went? Because
You were behind the rock when he run. No, you wouldn't have seen where he went at all.
all right, so Quint's gonna fly up and see if he can
Okay.
see him moving that
Yeah.
direction.
From where he is, yeah.
And
He didn't hide. He's just went behind the rock.
It's like fighting a squirrel.
you know what? Did I put the extra 10 points of damage when I did the thing last time?
That's
You
just
did?
nuts.
Yeah, I did. Okay. I was just making sure. I think Quint is going to do another shot. Let's see if I hit. No, of course not. And then drop down and hide.
Okay.
Let me roll that. I should hotbar my stealth.
There are a couple shots at Blink.
I don't know what I did to this guy.
All right. I'm gonna go up next to this guy and try to see if I can finally take him out.
Okay, hold on.
Ah, dang it. I mean, I am floating, remember? I'm a foot off the ground.
No, you're not. You were in the wind. You got knocked to the ground and you never flew again.
No, I didn't. I was at the edge of the wind.
Taryn didn't
Okay.
get in the wind.
All right, all right.
I was just outside of the wind.
You didn't mark your elevation, but okay.
Oh,
good.
yeah. I don't really know how to do that, so.
Hold down
Alt,
Alt
Alt.
and then the mouse wheel on your token. But that's fine. You're good.
Oh, okay.
John is not Drake, so he'll let you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't all like no soup for you.
Oh, I just wasn't paying attention that I killed him.
It's dead already. Yeah.
When you
Just keep
miss.
hitting it.
That's
he's,
exactly why.
he's going down, dang it. All right.
The
And then
location of the trap was exactly why he went where he went.
Yeah, that makes
You didn't
sense.
step on
But
it when you came
I-
forward.
yeah, next time I'll actually mark my stuff there. Okay.
All right, so I'm actually going to close my eyes, say a little prayer, so I reach out and target. Why does it keep
Reach out and touch someone.
clicking me? There we go. Reach out and target a construct. Sort of waver back and forth between the cannon or CSB, cannon, CSB. If I decide on, I'll do it for CSB. I cast a little winding key on him. You now have an extra turn or move action. You have an action or an extra move on your turn, so that should let you get around and kill him.
Yeah, well, thank you very much.
Like a poor man's haste.
It's called methamphetamines, and I love them.
A little speed of Sif for you there.
Doesn't have any negative
And
effects either, like haste does.
Yeah.
that'll last up to a minute, and then I'm just gonna sort of look around. I'm gonna move up a little bit and just be looking around, seeing if there's anything else that we missed, seeing any other spellcasters. There's a lot going on. I want to make sure we're safe.
All right. Do I have any awareness of this other? Anybody left?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Well, the cannon. Let's do that first. The cannon will give out its temporary hit points. And it's gonna move up, and I'm going to also move up near everybody else.
What's up?
Okay. Right.
Okay, as soon as he steps next to me, I'm going to rudely run away from him. Other side of, oh, I ran right into his face. So yeah, I was gonna kind of run right into this guy and immediately just start wailing, all coked out on robot speed.
Still using that mace.
Yeah,
Does it-
yeah.
Does a shot
Does
of
that
lac-
affect? Does that
lacquer
effect
thinner
shouldn't
something?
affect him though? Is he not a fiend or undead? Should I take that
He's
off?
not. No, you can
Alright.
leave the effect on. It's fine.
Okay.
General Grievous action.
I forgot to do the damage. I'll just do it twice in a row.
Can we
Yeah,
get
go ahead.
2 short sword sunblades for CS bot? And you can just.
Do you have a shield?
No, I don't. I think they're a sign of weakness.
He usually uses a glaive.
So wouldn't you use a mace two-handed? Do 1d8.
Is that an option on this
Mhm.
one?
I think they're
Yeah, just-
versatile.
Fix a little hand.
The button
Sorry about that.
to the.
I'll do that from now on.
He needed a firmware upgrade to learn how
Yeah.
to do two-handed.
he like looks down. He's like, "What's this button?" And the handle pops down longer. He's like, "Oh!" Like an umbrella, kind of.
That close. That close. Almost did it. Almost got him. All right, Sylvan, come on, finish him off. Steal kill Sylvan. She's killed like 3 of them so far.
Or did Jeremiah forget he's running Sylvan?
Oh, sorry. I was just checking my mace. Yeah, the mace isn't coded for versatile attack. I'll have to fix it.
Is a
Huh.
mace versatile?
Could have sworn they were. I mean, after all that, maybe I was wrong. First time for everything.
Standard mace is not versatile.
Mace.
Illegal
Yeah.
firmware upgrades.
All right. How was I thinking of then?
So the button was just a secret compartment.
Just the poison spike that goes into your hand.
Ouch.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Well, he doesn't like everybody being so close.
If he kills himself, he won't have to worry about that anymore.
That's true. Well, he's going to instead continue with his daggers on Selvin. As Selvin goes down,
Good thing we were done with our guide.
and he tells CS Bot, if you guys let me live, I'll tell you how to use the portal.
He said that while stabbing me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He doesn't need his legs or possibly both hands to tell us how to use the portal.
Let's see. The cannon will do its thing. It can't move very far. Let's do that. Oh, good. And then Blink didn't hear any of that, by the way, and runs up because he can hear that there's at least fighting going on. He actually does want to get up next to him, though. Not because he really cares about trying to save this guy's life, but because now he gets advantage on Shocking Grasp.
What? Jingo, thank you for the subscription. 30 months. What? A resubscriber. What's up, Jingo?
Critical hit.
Okay, now I can be able to ask him a lot of questions.
Wow, that was like hovering and hanging in the air.
Right?
42 quenches freaking just.
The most damage Blink has ever done in, like, I mean, we can go multiple combats and Blink won't do that much damage, like, total. So, but I will knock this guy unconscious with that.
No, you won't.
Not with
No?
shocking grass.
Not with a spell.
Oh, you can't do it with a spell?
Uh-uh.
I thought it was
Nope.
any melee attack.
No.
Oh, alright, he's dead. Sorry.
We are out of combat.
Ooh, I didn't like the peanut butter Cheerios.
I look for a power button on Selvin, see if I can reboot her.
You don't see one.
Maybe sometimes you just have to hit it
Can't-
real hard. I start hitting her real hard.
Wow, look at all the traps. Nice.
Those are all the
Right,
trap
I'll move
locations.
over to her.
Jeremy Crawford says the rule on knocking creatures unconscious is intentionally not limited to weapons. Just
I don't like that one.
that's fine.
To me, spells were always exempt from that because
Yeah. It just says when an attacker reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack. It doesn't specify anything beyond that.
Melee, okay. Yeah.
Is Shocking Grasp a melee attack? Or is
It
it a spell
is.
attack?
It's a
Uh,
melee spell attack. I think is how it's worded.
yes, make a melee spell attack. That's okay though. I mean, if he It's dead. That's fine.
Yeah, he's dead. Tokens are not locked.
I mean, you meant to
All right.
knock him
So
out
I
with
will.
shot, but he just like just overcharged.
I will check Sylvan. Is
Yeah.
she unconscious or dead? Whatever.
She is dead. Dead. She is NPC dead.
She's
Okay.
undead, so does it make her double dead? How does it work?
She's no longer undead. She scratched the un off. Now she's
Does
just
she have
dead.
any good loot?
Nice.
I'm at least filling
I
my
don't think so.
arrows up. It's like these arrows, they're still good.
Just a normal long sword and longbow.
All right. So I will
Why is my character
touch
sheet
blink.
not loading?
I don't have any perception, so I'm just going to stomp around trying to find the rest of the traps with my feet by setting them off.
I'll just drive the cannon around too and do the same thing.
Clunk, clunk, clunk. All right, she's dead. He's dead.
I think
I'll check him for instructions on how to use the portal.
All right. Well, you search him, and in his pockets, and in his satchel, you see some charcoal sketches. They kind of similar to the charcoal sketch that you found a long time ago of Archduke Avgost that the Darakul was holding, except there are 5 of them, and they are of each of you with a name scrawled, your name scrawled beneath the pictures.
How's the likeness? Is it flattering?
It's fair.
Oh, thank you.
I'd like to search the rest of the bodies.
Okay. The rest of them don't have anything of interest. They're just basic mundane weapons.
I go around and I strap all these traps to my body facing outwards. Then I stand real
Everything is
close to the party.
difficult movement.
You need a hug there, buddy?
Yes.
Tyrion, give him a hug.
Ooh, a potion of greater healing from Sphinster. Cheater in chat for Quint.
Cheater in
Nice.
the chat. Nice.
Inventory. No. Abilities. Actions. One of those buttons has it. Ooh. Why does it show somebody else's dice? Oh, it's
I have I'm putting a potion of greater healing in the party sheet too, so you can have that. You keep making me pick them up, but I never have a chance to shove it down your throat. You're too far away when you die.
There, Drake. That's the men here.
it's just a weird word.
Like Stonehenge kind of
Yeah.
thing. That's really
Nice.
all it is.
The name makes me think it's like men's room. This is the stone we all pee on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Blarney Stone.
Men here,
Awesome.
women here, pee on other
Exactly.
stone.
Much better to look at.
So
Not quite.
we were supposed to do something here at the stones to get out of the Shadowfell.
Something to open the gate.
Well,
Yeah, but everybody died. Who knows how to do that, right?
yeah.
Oh,
unless
so
we
we've ruled out human sacrifice.
What Quint's gonna do an Arcana check at advantage since he has that ability. He's not trained
Arcana.
in. He's not trained in Arcana, but it's a knowledge check. Where's my stupid thing at? Its ability, Traveler in Darkness. Where'd the stupid
And
thing
again,
go?
this is a description of when you guys first came across it.
Oh,
Okay. Very good. Give me a
Arcana.
give me an Arcana check.
I got a -1.
Is the raven gone?
And, yeah, the raven disappeared once the
Disappeared?
guy died. It was a familiar.
Quint kicks
A
it like it's got tires.
16 is enough. So you come down here to this central stone, and you start clicking all over the place, moving the window. Yeah, so you come down there to that central stone, and you start poring over it, and everybody is shocked that you seem to be understanding what you're reading, because you don't know anything about Arcana. But there's enough to do with the fact that it's shadowy, and it helps that it's written all in Umbral when you're the only one who can read that. So after a while, you think you've pieced out the ritual. It takes several revolutions. You have to go around and around this stone trying to read the script as it scrolls all around, and some of it's a little difficult to read, but you think that each person must touch a drop of fresh water to the 7 surrounding columns before taking a swallow of water and touching the central column. And that will, you believe, open the gate.
All right, I'll tell
So what do you
everybody
actually
that
tell us?
except for CS Bot, and I'll tell him that he has to drink this potion bottle. This vial of poison. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
can he physically drink, or is he just stuck here forever?
Yeah.
He
You should have said we need to put a gem worth 100 gold on the stone as we teleport.
So everybody goes first, and then you just pocket them all.
Just grab them all. Well, you guys, the ideas are limitless.
The ideas
But
are limited.
you ruined it. You ruined it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. So you explain to the
Yeah.
others first, or you just do it?
I tell
He
everybody. I kind of
disappears.
break out
He's the
my
only one that goes.
I break out my water skin, and I say everybody's got to at the same time drop water on all these stones, and then at the same time we'll do it at the one after the other in our marching order.
All right. So
Quinn doesn't
you
go first.
go ahead and do that. Who's going first?
All right. So the watch order is
Doing it first.
Either Tarian or
CSB is 1.
CSB.
It makes sense that I would be the test subject, so I will try to do it first. We'll find out if it even works on me.
I said marching order, so, but yeah.
All right. So you walk through the steps, and the whole place erupts in spike growth. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
Yeah, you teleport somewhere. And
Quinn
Finally
goes.
rid of him. All
Quinn
right, now
goes.
we're
Wait,
good.
wait, wait. Yeah, let's go. We can leave now. Let's,
I missed the step. That'll take you somewhere else.
and Quinn's like, oh shit, there's another side to the stone?
All right.
You know, like the.
Forgot the punctuation was wrong.
Okay, it's external use only.
Head on, apply directly to the forehead. So I'm done with that map. Move you all over to a new map and share this with you. And then I'll read the description. So after triggering, this gate forms around you and kind of swirls for a second. You feel this magical power just surrounding you for a second. And as you exit this gate, a blazing hot sun is just bearing down on you. All of you are squinting. You've been in kind of darkness for 12 days now in the Shadowfell. It appears to be around midday, and it is unbelievably hot. You think it's probably over 100 degrees, maybe 105. The air is dry and dusty, making you cough until you become accustomed to it. After the initial shock of the heat and the sunlight wear away, the next thing you immediately notice is the smell. The area around you is saturated with the clashing scents of fruits, fruit trees, cooking meat, perfume, incense, middens, and severe body odor. The whole area is just has this strangely powerful clash of scents. Around you, the city is bustling with activity. Camels and mule-drawn carts are choking the streets with little kids, little urchins, running everywhere. And oddly, despite the dry air and dusty environment, most of the buildings around you are lined with gardens and fruit trees. And when you exit, you are in a small, looks like a small clearing with a large tree, a palm tree of some kind, in the center there, surrounded by 7 smaller palm trees that you can see.
Is this a good early?
Yeah, this would be a very good place to call it early.
Since Vince got the hard out.
A hard stop. Yep, and we will pick up here in Sibal in 2 weeks.
What's up, Moogle Muffin? You caught the end. Yeah, we're getting out of here. But hey, at least you caught the end, right? Well, we're gonna see if we're gonna pass this raid on. Let's go see. Where's the raid button? Let's go raid Rob 2E. He's played some Dungeons and Dragons. Let's see if we can catch him. Say goodnight to everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you're not a follower, hit the follow button. I appreciate it. But if not, well, I don't care. I'm not gonna ever be a partner anyway. So, but that's it. We'll see you guys. I started the raid. We need like 7 seconds, 6. Then there's 7 viewers going. Ready to raid. Say goodbye. Goodbye.
How long has it been since you've had a long rest? I know we
1
only